I got my first toy guitar when I was about 10 years old, and I learned a few chords on it. But then my sister gave me a real guitar when I was about 13, and then I just slept and ate and breathed it from there on. I play acoustic guitar, electric guitar. I specialize in slide guitar. I play bass. I dabble in drums. I can hold down basic beats, and I dabble with a bunch of other stringed instruments. Like I'd like to tune my banjo weird and play bluesy stuff on it. And I like mandolins, ukuleles, anything. My worst music or gig experience was probably a frat party that was going on at the old Cushing Street bar many years ago, probably in like the late 80s, early 90s. It started to rain, and it was on a patio, and even though we were covered up, the water was rising, and it was like starting to be big puddles, and like the organizers of the party, who were completely hammered, didn't want to let us stop. And finally, our noble and brave drummer Gary just told them where to put it. And so we didn't get paid for it, I don't think, but we had to turn it down. We had to carefully unplug everything and get out of there. I'd have to say it was playing my song Shine from the Valley at the Fox Theater for Gabby Giffords and Ron Barber and all the people who survived the tragic shooting on January 8th, 2011, because I wrote that song, Shine from the Valley. You can look it up on YouTube. Because of Tucson's beautiful response to the tragic shootings, and I got to play it for those guys at the Fox at a big thing that had Calexico at it and some other acts. So that felt really really special to get to do that. And every time I've played that song, I've played it for anti-gun violence gatherings, various sorts, and it's always special, and somebody else always tells me some story, so that's cool. I don't know, Lil Nas, probably. I think my biggest musical influence is actually the people I play with, just because most of the music that comes into my ears is the music that I'm playing live or in rehearsal. So, as a bass player, as mainly a guitar player, but as someone who also plays bass, when I'm playing guitar, I'm listening to the bass players I play with, and so when I play the bass, I emulate them, and same with guitar, so I think it's a real community thing that's happening with me. I can say that stylistically, I think I've been affected by people like by Taj Mahal, Bonnie Raitt, Keb Mo, sort of that quirky blues mixed sort of thing. So hope that answers it. I love chill music, like that real electronic, trippy stuff. I don't play it, as a player, but I love to just chill to it late at night, maybe go to sleep during my nap or something. I also like curtains. I think that every type of music has some kind of redeeming quality. It's special to somebody. But if you really wanted to torture me, I would say play death metal. That would probably make me die. what I attempt to do is listen, listen, listen. Okay, the 5 albums I take to Mars, I had to think real hard about this, but it just got too crazy. So, Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder for sure. I'd probably need to take like Greatest Hits of Motown or something, just because that music makes me feel so good. But I couldn't just tell you one artist. And I'd probably like maybe email Daniel Lenoir and ask him for advice on the other 3 albums, because like I would want something with a lot of texture and layers so I can like dig into it. Okay, my advice to a new musician is listen, 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 and be flexible in what you do. Like be ready to teach.